We have had 4 consecutive months of declining real estate prices in Toronto. Will September be the 5th? Hi, I'm David Coffey of Bosley Real Estate, and if you would like to learn more about how to navigate the Toronto real estate market, please feel free to reach out to me with whatever information you see below. But for now, let's look at the September stats and see what we can learn. First up, we have very few transactions than we usually do for this time of year. Traditionally, January and August are the 2 slowest months of the year for a number of transactions. So in September, we usually see an uptick in transactions between August and September. But this year, that was not the case. We were down 1.8% for the number of transactions between August and September. We were down 7.1% from last September to this September in terms of the number of transactions. It looks like some buyers and sellers are on the sidelines waiting to see what happens with interest rates and the economy. So we are seeing a much more muted fall with fewer transactions than usual. Are prices falling? Well, technically, yes. Prices are down 0.1% from August to September of this year, but essentially that's pretty level with where we were in August. Note that houses are more easy to sell right now than condos. There is a building inventory of condos right now, but both houses and condos are taking a little bit longer to sell than they usually do. Will the shorter market be short-term or long-term? Although it is difficult to say where the market is going, I suspect we are going to have a quieter market with fewer transactions in Toronto for the rest of the year. As mortgage renewals come up, there may be more investors putting their properties on the market because they don't want to renew at the higher interest rate. So we may see some inventory building. Now, let's not forget that there is still a lot of pent-up demand growing in the background. So as soon as the interest rates steady off, the economy is on steady ground, and we see that interest rates might even go downward, then I suspect we are going to see a rush of buyers back into the market and prices will begin to go up. So, in a nutshell, it may be a very good time to be a buyer in this quieter market. If you are a seller, it is not a bad time to be in this market, but we just have to have a different approach.